Hello and welcome, and today we're going to do the final round of F1 THL. So yeah, this is the week before AOR starts, and I finally got my new PC, so hopefully it won't be lagging. So yeah, you can see as well, I'm going to actually do T-Cam from now on instead of third person cam, and I'm actually going to be commentating my league race videos. So there's 3 changes, and yeah, just using this as really a practice race for next week. You can see now qualifying, I didn't actually know, but I kept traction control on from basically last race, where I really thought Brazil was quite hard to do medium traction on, so I accidentally turned traction fully on, and for the first part of qualifying I didn't actually know I had it on, so I was actually much slower than usual. So this lap was quite a good one, right at the beginning of the session. You see there clipping most of the apex, but he's of course just not able to carry the corner speed really without traction control medium. I mean, it really does gain you that, you can really get on the power much earlier than if you have full traction. So you can see now, heading down, going purple of course, because of course I'm only the second guy to do a lap, apart from the guy ahead of me who's much slower by the looks of things, because I've been gaining on him the whole lap. But yeah, this was quite a good lap. But of course, towards the end I was actually held up by this guy a bit, because he was making a few mistakes, and that really didn't help. Yeah, coming into this, I mean, I've never been really good at qualifying, so I wasn't expecting the world from this session, and I hadn't actually done much practice because I haven't really had much time to actually play games. So yeah, coming into this, I was just trying to try my best, see where I was, because some of the people in this league are probably going to go for Assist League 1, Assist League 2, like I will next week in AOR. So I wanted to see exactly what my pace was compared to these guys, and you can see now on medium traction control, yeah, I was actually sliding around, so you can see that I lost a lot of practice, and yeah, I was a 2-3 tenths up, but unfortunately, as a result of sliding, I lost lots of time. Yeah, which wasn't the best. I mean, I qualified quite well in AOR here, but yeah, I just wasn't able to get a lap together today. But yeah, I mean, this probably isn't one of my favourite tracks, so I mean, it's not the end of the world. But I ended up qualifying 10th, which was pretty well. I mean, it's average for me, but it's pretty awful considering that I'm mostly competing in the top 5 once it comes to the race. So yeah, that's something I really need to work on if I want to actually do much better. Yeah, trying the one stop, ultra softs onto softs, so that should be able to last to the end. I'm not the best on tyre wear, especially in medium traction, but yeah, if you set off, I actually got quite a good start. So yeah, I found that the start's normally down to PC. So yeah, I used to be getting really bad starts because of my old PC, but now I seem to be getting really good starts now, so that's quite good to see. So I lose the position to Atheros again. See, Vladimir Jaeger comes off and he comes back sharply on the track, so that was a very precarious rejoin. So I mean, yes, he might have already won the championship, but it's quite dangerous stuff there, and if I didn't brake I probably would have gone right into the back of him. So yeah, I tried to get him straight away, but yeah, we've lost a slight bit for our front wing, which hasn't helped at all. Yeah, I don't know why he was running wide in the first place. He might have just made a mistake. But yeah, I mean, we've all got nothing to lose here. I mean, Jaeger won the championship last week, yeah, and I'm, I think, 4th in the championship because I haven't had a really good end to the season. But you can see now, you skip on a bit later, that was Freezy who was actually spun round, and Jaeger's now making his way up the field, but he actually goes wide again, so don't know what's wrong with Jaeger, and he comes back aggressively again. This time he's actually collected Atheros, so I don't know if Atheros has lost a bit of his front wing, but we're going to overtake Jaeger this time, and now we're going to go right at the back of Atheros. And I was a bit angry that I had to slow down and wait for these two, so I just dived up the inside. I mean, T-Cam just allows you to be more aggressive, and yeah, I mean, Atheros went wide. I don't know if I pushed him wide, but on my screen it didn't look like I did. But yeah, it just allows you to be more aggressive in T-Cam than in third person, where you're always trying to like make sure you don't crash. But meanwhile, you can see Jaeger's up our inside, and yeah, I had nothing to lose. It's not like he's in a championship fight, so I tried to hang it around his outside, but he's got the inside line, and you can't really defend. So yeah, he ended up getting 5th place, and I had to settle back into 6th. Yeah, a bit later you can see that was actually Cassie who's off. Yeah, Cassie's been really good recently, considering I was normally beating him in AOR, but he's really upped his game towards the end of that season and the end of this season. But yeah, I mean, a few more people made a mistake, and I found myself in 3rd after everyone else had pitted. Managed to stretch the ultra softs for 9 laps, which, considering I did 2 laps on them in qualifying, I was really impressed with, because I'm not normally good at keeping my tyres, but I was able to keep a good pace. I was able to keep my teammate behind. Also, Ping Too High, who'd actually pit for the 2 stop, he was also right behind me there, so I managed to keep all of those guys behind, which was good. You can see now up the inside of Callux, he actually locked up, and I go for an opportunistic move because I'm very much later than he did, and yeah, I thought I was going to go into the back of him unless I made the move. So Yeah, very opportunistic, slight corner cut, but there's nothing much I could really do to avoid a crash. And then, yeah, I got a 3-second time penalty, so, yeah, yeah, I'm not really good at really keeping it within the tracks, and this is not even strict corner cutting rules, so I'm going to struggle in AOR next week unless I get my act together. Meanwhile, you can see now, everyone else pits, and I came out in sort of 5th place. It's where I really expected to be. I mean, it's quite good considering I qualified all the way down in 10th, to come all the way back to 5th, and then Tobias binned it, so I got 4th. But yeah, I mean, Jaeger, Llama, and Ping, they're all applying for, well, the main leagues or Assist League 1 in AOR, so, I mean, those guys are, well, much faster than me now. I probably could have kept them honest at the beginning of the season. Another guy who's really fast is Wattmaster. He's come from 18th on the grid, and yeah, he's another guy who's actually qualifying for the main leagues in AOR, and actually I think he out-qualified Ping Tuhai in one of the actual races, and Ping Tuhai has been dominating this league recently, so I've got my work cut out if I want to defend from him in the last few laps, especially with front wing damage and slightly older tyres, but I was able to keep him at bay for about 13 laps or so, and a 5-second gap, but he's only just, well, he's begun to gain on me ever so slightly. And you can see now, lap 26, he's quite close, and he's not going to be close enough to make a move, so as long as I put my car in the middle of the track, he probably won't try any precarious dive runs. As you can see there, just getting in the middle of the track, it means that I can get quite a good exit out of the corners, but it also stops him from diving up the inside, so yeah, I mean, I haven't actually had to defend much in AOR and THL, because I'm normally on the aggressive, but or when people are behind me on much fresher tyres, but I had nothing to lose, and I thought I was just going to try to fight for 4th place. Even if the guy behind me didn't have a penalty, I thought I may as well just give him a nice battle. You can see now, yeah, he's all over me, and I'm going to turn, and you can see there's a red arrow, and yeah, I look behind him, and he's actually off into the grass, so at the time I thought I might have taken him out, but yeah, after the race, he said that he just went a bit too hot on the track, on the throttle, and with old tyres he spun out, so yeah, that was the end of that fight, which was a shame, because we probably could have had quite a nice battle, and I finished 4th, which wasn't bad, considering I qualified in 10th, and my teammate qualified, finished in 6th, and yeah, we actually came 3rd in the Constructors by 1 point because of that, and yeah, I came 4th in the driver's standing, so yeah, a very successful 2 leagues for me. I mean, yes, I probably could have fought up there with Jaeger and Llama this season if I actually had a good race at Spa and didn't disconnect at Britain, but I mean, it is what it is. Those two were in the league of their own towards the end of the season, so yeah, they deserve to have 1-2. But yeah, quite a really good, successful 2 seasons for me. Of course, winning the Constructors in AOR, coming 2nd in AOR Drivers, coming 4th here, and coming 3rd in the Constructors. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 if you like. But you can see now the results. Ping Tuhai wins again. I can tell you, Llama was actually in the lead until 2 laps to go, and then he started lagging. So yeah, I can definitely empathise with him because I know how that feels. But you can see there, yeah, that's going to be the end, and see you next week for AOR.